Hello. So trying to stream on Rumble. I'm going to open up my YouTube so I can see what's going on. This doesn't show me anything. Let's see. So this is a bit weird. So let's see if we can get this working. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to figure this out. So I'm in Rumble Studio and you can't see anything. So this is our Friday Night Live, our weekly wellness check-in. I hope you guys can see me. Hi, JJ, how are you? So I can't see the chat at the same time as seeing me. So I'm going to try and open up my YouTube because I'm on Rumble and it's supposed to be streaming to YouTube. So let's see if that works. So let me know if you're on Rumble or you're on YouTube. Okay, I see it's starting on YouTube. Okay. Hey, Nathan. This is so weird. I'm so big on the screen. Oh, I don't know why it looks so big on the screen, guys. And if I do that, you can't hear me. This is so weird. Oh, I see you guys on YouTube. I see the chat on YouTube. Okay. So this is great. You're on YouTube. Yeah. So I don't know how to make it fit my screen. It's on solo. If I do this, it's no better. I'll go back to auto. Bear with me while I try and figure this out. Oh, it's a bit better. But I can't hear myself, which is a bit weird. 1 sec. Why can't I hear anything? Can you guys hear me okay? No, this is live. This is live right now. But I'm live from Rumble. I'm live from Rumble, streaming to YouTube at the same time. Oh, it's just gone off. Why has it gone off? That's weird. Okay, bear with me. So this is our weekly wellness check-in. And oh, you just see me messing around with the screen, okay? So oh, you can hear me. That's brilliant. Hi, Kat. So hi, JJ. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Nathan. Hi, you guys. So I've got the chat on my YouTube, but I'm actually streaming live on Rumble. And I think there's a bit of a delay because I can't see what's going on now. So it's gone off the screen on YouTube for some reason, but I'm on Rumble, so this is really weird. So I got my internet back, guys. My internet has come back. Yeah, the screen has gone black. It's lost the feed somehow. 1 sec. It's on auto. Let me try this. So bear with me. I'm not sure why. Because I'm streaming from Rumble on my cell. Let me figure this out. I may have to stop and try again. So this is really weird. It keeps going to auto, but then it's not showing anything. So I'm glad you guys can hear me. I can see the chat. You can't see me on YouTube. Don't know what happened there. So bear with me. What's going on? This is so weird. So I've got one screen where I can see my shoulders, and I've got one screen where I can only see my face, like just like zoomed in. So I don't know how to adjust that. Oh, this is mad. Let's see what we can do. I'm so bad with tech, guys. I'm really bad. Oh, it seems to have paused. I think mine's frozen. So something's happened on my phone and I can't see the picture anymore. My phone is completely frozen. Hi, Joe. So I think you guys can still see me, but I can't see you. Anyway, so I've got some unicorn cards this evening. So let me know in the chat, how is everybody? What's going on with you? What time is it where you are? We've just had the Violet Flame card come out straight away. I'm not actually so close to the screen. I don't mean to be. It's just like zoomed in. Restart my phone. No, it'll end the stream if I restart my phone. 1 second. Bear with me. Yeah, my screen is totally frozen. I might have to restart the live, so bear with me. Oh, I can hear something now. Okay, that's better. So, but I'm still very close to the screen. I don't know why. I'll try and turn it. No, that's even worse. So, okay. Can everybody hear me okay? There's a bit of a delay. So I've tried to move it to the auto view. It's taken me 10 minutes just to figure out how to do it. Okay, perfect. So I can see me, right? But then there's this little tiny box, just me up close. But I can't be too far from my phone, otherwise you won't be able to hear me. Okay, so I've got the unicorn cards today by Diana Cooper. Who would like a card? I also have the water healing cards, which is by Rebecca Campbell. Okay, could be better. The flu. Oh, Nathan's got the flu. Yeah, you were coughing pretty bad, Nathan, on that video, like really loud. But you did such a good video for your very first one, and your voice is so amazing. So our very first card is the waterfall, and this is inner power, unbridled confidence, claiming your place. So this is our card right now. Yeah, they're great, but they're very pale, aren't they, her cards? They're very pale. Okay. I feel like my sound is off because one of my hearing aids has stopped working, so I'm not entirely hearing everything. So, how is everybody? What time is it where you are? It's 21:41 here in the UK. I've had quite a weird day today. And I did the diary video. Waterfall for Jennifer. Okay, so JJ, I'm going to pull some cards for you. We're going to use the waterfall deck. I'm going to do one from each, actually. One waterfall and one unicorn, and we'll see what's going on. Purging yesterday and today. So these cards are for JJ. So yeah, I'm not liking this Rumble setup. It's not good because it's like the screen just isn't good. Let me try again. If this changes, makes it any better. Because you guys will be able to see all of my wrinkles now because it's even closer than normal. And okay, so these cards are for JJ. So we've got Beneath the Surface. And it says, what's really driving you? True motives, breaking free. So what's really driving you with your passions, your goals? The unicorn energy is the magical crystal cave, number 21. Switch on your inner light and bring forward your gifts. So what's really driving you to bring forward your gifts? Okay, that's beautiful card. Beautiful amethyst. So that's for JJ. Wrinkles, what wrinkles? I have got plenty of wrinkles. I'm pretty old. I just usually have very bright lights right on top of me so you don't see that much. Okay. Yeah, so 3. Community coming together. Collaboration. It's number 3. So these cards are for Nathan Waziewicz Fox, I think. Waziewicz. Nathan Fox. Okay, Nathan, I got you. So your first card is the waterfall card, and it is the pearl. It says alchemy, the reward at the end, from grit to grace. So whatever you've been going through, it's totally worth it. It's totally worth it, and it is going to be so much better than you expected. Yeah, so something is coming forward. You've like earned something. You've really earned it. Okay, your unicorn. You're welcome, JJ. Your unicorn is the violet flame. Well, that's amazing. We've got more in common than I realized. Invoke the cosmic diamond, violet flame, transmute all that is not love. So violet flame. I started working with my violet flame again today. because I realized it's been a while since I was doing it. So I do the mantra, I am the violet flame in action in me now. I am the violet flame, to light alone I bow. I am the violet flame in mighty cosmic power. I am the light of God shining every hour. I am the violet flame blazing like a sun. I'm the violet flame freeing everyone. So yeah, I can do things like that. So you have got pearl and you've got violet flame energy transforming for you. So that was for Nathan. Oh, so Joe is saying unicorn card, felt really connected to unicorns. How do I make the video smaller? Unless I have my phone further away, but then you won't be able to hear me because I'm just on my cell. I sit further back. Should I try and avoid? Would love a card, Kat says. If there's a deck to look into the upcoming snowstorm. Oh, I'm not too sure. We'll come back to that. Okay, let's do Joe's card. So these are for Joe. Joe VR. Okay, you've got birth mysteries. What are you being called to create? It's a baby. You're creating something new. And you have got the Cosmic Pearl 34. Expand your psychic gifts and open the gate to angelic realms. There we go. So you're making something new, but it's going to be so good. You're opening up. So calling the angels. So 34, that's that spiritual energy coming in. So you're co-creating with the universe. Yeah, I am a being of violet fire. Purity is God's desire. Just thinking about a deck for the snowstorm. Let's see. Supposed to get a lot of snow. Let's try the pendulum. I'm just going to clear the energy. Whoops. Because there's something coming in from someone. It's probably a lurker. I'm going to clear that out. Okay. Someone's giving me a headache. Stay inside. You've got a blizzard. So where is the blizzard coming? Okay, so is this blizzard natural? Is it a man-made blizzard? Okay, so it is actually enhanced. It's not a natural blizzard. Potentially. Is it targeting specific areas? It is. So where is the blizzard heading? Do you know that? That was nice for my ears. Oh. So that was the Wawa 963 frequency, which is like a God source frequency for higher chakra clearing. Yeah, these are handmade Wawa tubes. They're made in Norfolk in the UK by Richard Sound. Handmade. So I did training over there at Richard Sound Academy. We were doing gongs and tubes and all manner of things this year. So yeah, so where's this blizzard supposed to hit? I feel like it's going to hit quite a lot of different directions. Okay, does anybody want let's see, so let's do a card for Kat. Starts in Arizona and crosses the belt to New Jersey. Is that right? Did I get that right? So these are for cat. Cat meow. Interesting. Oh, right smack in the middle. Whoa. So these are for cat, and it's clear waters. It says clear vision, confirmation, right timing, opportunity. So if you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. Okay, the time is now. The opportunities are coming in. Hopefully better than you can imagine. So ask for that, what you want, or something even better. Okay, the waters are clearing, the clarity is coming in, the time is right. So it's exciting. And the unicorns say, stand in your power. So be passionate about your vision, bring about positive change. And she's actually holding two blades. She's got one up and one down, like two of Thames, like sword of truth kind of energy. And yeah, that's awesome. So that is for cats. This setup is just so weird. It really is. It's like I've got chat open on YouTube, but I'm looking at Rumble, but the screen is very small and it's very unusual. I think it's my sound is off as well. So my left hearing aid, it just isn't working. I think I need to change. There's a little tiny tube inside. Oh, hey, Karen. So Karen, we're working with unicorn cards, and we've got the Water Oracle, the Healing Waters by Rebecca Campbell. So we're doing one from each card. So if you would like a card pull, Karen, pop a chat in. So I'm actually trying to stream from Rumble. So if anyone's watching on Rumble, let me know, because I probably can't tell. Everyone looks like they're on YouTube. Even after everybody said, try Rumble. You're all on YouTube anyway. So I'm trying both. Good. But it's too close, I think. It's closer than normal, so I don't like that. Karen, did you want a card? So I've got the Healing Waters. Yeah, okay. There's a bit of a delay as well between Rumble and YouTube. Let me check that. Yeah, but everybody said try Rumble. So I went on to Rumble and I'm streaming from Rumble to YouTube. Now you guys are still on YouTube. So yeah, I'm probably just going to do YouTube only next time. But I guess it's nice to have on both channels. These are for Karen. Thank you. Yeah. I'm not everywhere. Well, I'm going to be less and less soon because I'm going to have to get a job. But this is the fun work, isn't it? Okay, Karen, you've got the ripple effect. And it says part of something bigger. Details are taken care of. Let's have a look into that one and see what that means, because that's a bit vague. Okay, the lighting is not great here. It says when wind blows onto water, ripples are formed. If the wind is consistent and strong enough, those ripples become waves. And those waves have the potential to gather momentum every step of the way. This card delivers the message of the ripple soon to become a wave. You're playing your part in the collective ocean of change. Maybe you know the part you play, or perhaps it's not clear. Your role in the collective ocean matters, and you're having an impact by the way you're showing up to your path. The ripple effect card could be a sign that a project or creation is becoming bigger, a bigger success than you may have previously thought it would. Or it could be a sign that you're part of something much bigger than just you. Perhaps you're one drop in a giant ocean, part of a constellation of souls here to create an impact on the world. Momentum is building, the details are being taken care of, something's swelling and growing. So don't get lost in the details. Trust that momentum is building and will continue to do so. Swim your own race. Don't look around you. Something's happening and you're an important part of it. Success and momentum are on the way. So this is about surrendering to the flow of destiny. I welcome more trust, ease, and support every step of the way. So that sounds pretty awesome. Something big's coming, Karen. Well done. Too many sites, too much work. YouTube, you can do everything. Yeah. Big boom. Yeah. So yes, so I did a diary video just before, which a few people have seen, and it was about but getting this feeling. I was talking to a friend about the communities getting divided, divide and conquer. So we're dividing ourselves, and the bad guys are basically just coming in and conquering us or whatever, or putting in their own agenda, or, you know. So if this is about us kind of stop being so many small puddles and become one big giant ocean of change for the light, for the good. That's the big message. That's amazing. Yeah. You're welcome. Balance, yes. Yin yang. Awesome. Oh, did I do your... Hold on. I put away your unicorn. I have to pick a new one now. Here we go. Cosmic Emerald. And it's number 31. Create perfect health. Access divine abundance. That's for Karen. That's nice. Ocean of Change. Oh, that could be our club name. We are the Ocean of Change. So, I'm gonna have a drink. So, what time is it everywhere? It's almost 10 p.m. here in the UK. So I've been trying to schedule Sean Bond for like a week so that I can have a personal session, and I do a deal with him, so we do live stream on my personal session, and then it's like a teaching moment then for everybody, and I'm hoping it's going to be Monday. So I was hoping for it to be like last Monday. But he's a busy guy, and he's like 7 hours behind me as well because he's in Mexico, so that's really tricky to schedule. 22:58 in Europe, so 21:58 in the UK, 1:58 in foggy California. No, I didn't get to see Sean and Jenny Lee, but I would like to watch it. Was it good? Was it a good show? I imagine it's really good. Yeah, I'm going to try and catch up on some shows I missed. Did you guys watch Ryan Melchizedek? Did you guys see that show? I think it's gone on to Rumble now, but wow. I was listening back to that while I was waiting at the train station, and that guy was on fire. Like, he didn't even take a breath. He was just like talking solid for an hour. I thought he was really good. I thought he was good. But it seems to have gone off YouTube, so he must have said something sensitive, and Rob's just put it onto Rumble. Or onto the audio platform. And I did text Jason, so I don't know what Jason is up to. But I've not heard from Jason right now. So yeah. A really long show, yeah. So the show that I'm going to do with Sean is not going to be a vision quest. So it should just be about an hour, about 90 minutes or whatever on Monday. I want to do some grid work. I want to do some clone tracking and mapping. Jenny's show is amazing. Yeah, I don't know her personally, but I know she does a lot of remote view. So that's going to be awesome. Jason is in the storm. Oh no, I hope not. The Ryan one was really good, but I think you might have to go over to Rumble to watch Ryan Melchizedek. He was so good. And funny enough though, his channel has got very less views on it. But the information that he was putting out was probably no storm. No, there's a storm in Chicago. No internet. There's a storm in Chicago. That's not good. Is that the snowstorm is in Chicago? Not with Drago, no, because he does his own thing. He's a very slow responder. He takes ages to process things. So we did that when we were in the UK, which was great. John Whitberg, yes, I'll be doing more things with John Whitberg. So not sure when, but I will be. We yeah, we got a plan there. But Drago, no. If Drago reached out to me, then yes, of course I would. But he's got his own things going on. He's a complicated fella. But John Whitberg is a good pal. So yeah, we'll definitely do more together. My next big one lined up is with Breakaway Ray. But it's like towards the end of February with Tennessee Kentucky Bigfoot again. So we're doing a part 2 with TKB, and I'm hoping to ask some personal questions and be prepared for that this time, and then channel the cosmic dragon energy with to get Matt to channel that. So it's going to be really awesome. So Ray suggested to do the part 2 with Tennessee Kentucky Bigfoot, which surprised me because I thought he wanted to do a part 2 with John Whitberg, which he does. But that it's trickier to schedule John Whitberg because of his situation. But yeah. Jim and Matt are so good. John Whitberg's awesome, obviously, and I've talked to him quite a lot. He helps me kind of process my mind. He's a good pal. So yeah, John and I have got alters in space who know each other. Jim and Matt, there's actually not secret space program, but there is like military stuff that you can go into with TKB as well. So I'm not sure if we'll get into that, but that's going to be good. Yeah, I would obviously love to do more with Drago, but our pathways are quite different. He last year he took about 9 months to actually respond to some of my messages and things, so he's a very slow responder. So yeah, no, Jim and Matt, there's the two of them. Is that right? Yeah, but there's 2. So Jim is the dad and Matt is the son. Hey Tiffany. Yeah, they're father and son. Yeah. And hey Tiffany, how are you doing? So this is our weekly wellness check-in. We're doing water, Rebecca Campbell Healing Waters, and we're doing unicorns tonight. We're just chatting about upcoming shows. So I am hoping to do more super soldier stuff, because that seems to be what everybody likes, and that's stuff that I'm the most interested in myself as well these days. But I'm not sure with whom. I'm looking for people who are newly coming out. So I was supposed to be doing a show with Ida. We did talk about it when she was here in the UK, but I've not scheduled anything. And I was supposed to be doing a show at some point with Jane Hatch and with Christy. So I'm not sure if that's going to come out or not. We will see. So where's the storm come from? Because it's definitely not natural. Okay, Tiffany, would you like some cards? Hope everybody's safe, you know. I need to get up to date with current affairs. I'm not great at that kind of thing. I'm in my own little bubble. So I'm going to choose cards for Tiffany unless she says no. Checking the chat. Oh Okay, well, I'm trying to do it every Friday at 4:30 Eastern. Yep. So just to get in a habit of doing at least one live each week. Not like Rob, who does 20 lives a week. Like a madman. Okay, so these are for Tiffany. I love how Ray says that. These cards are for Julia. These cards are for Julia. Oh, I forgot to put myself on Do Not Disturb. One sec. Okay, I hope you guys can see me. Ah, Tiffany. So you've got the Water Oracle, psychic abilities, acting on visions. It's destined. So acting on visions, psychic abilities. So you are the Water Oracle. So spend some time just sitting with water, gazing into water, hands in the water, and just see how you feel. Soaking your feet in water. The Podfather. That's so true. He is the Podfather. Oh, Ian. Good to see you. How are you doing? So this is for Tiffany, Soul Healing. It's a beautiful card. Number 16, align with your essence. See your true colours. That's for Tiffany. Amazing. The Podfather. I love that. Rob has done so many shows in the last year. It's absolutely insane. And there was a period when he was doing 4 shows a day. So as moderators, it's like, what? Another? So he doesn't schedule it, so you never know. So EEN, where are you? Where are you? What time is it there? Oh, my screen's doing something funny. I've got a pop up. Just fiddle with the screen. One sec. So if anyone's not had a card and you would like a card, please pop a comment in the chat. Just doing general entertainment purposes only, like fun readings. This is our weekly wellness check-in. So drop a message, let us know how you are, where you are, what's going on with you. We'd love to know that. So you're in New Mexico. That's awesome. Yeah, Rob is so random to the point of other podcasters trying to work around him. It's impossible. Absolutely impossible. One time I did message him and said, look, I've got this big interview coming up. When are you live so that I can go in between you? And I literally have to do that. Oh, you got the snow as well in New Mexico? Oh, we need to get a snow map and see what's going on, because this is not random. Follow the stream. Dedication, trust, future rivers and oceans. Follow the stream. This is about information. So dedication, trust, future rivers and oceans. I think this is about our puddles coming together to create that ocean of information and light. Okay, EEN, would you like a card? Oh, I hope you guys are all safe out there. Oh, you lost power. Oh my word. This is really bad. So let's do a collective energy reading actually and see what's going on. Does anybody have any questions that we can check with the pendulum and get an overview? Oh, you're welcome, Tiffany. So what is going on with these snowstorms, please? I'm just going to do an elemental reading and do an overview on the snowstorms. Try not to drop my cards everywhere. So it's on the news on TV. So I don't watch TV. Oh, wow. So what's happening in America right now, please? So I don't think this is going to make any sense, but I'm just going to get an overview of the energies and see what's going on. Okay. So elementally, so the earth energy that's coming in, it's all about shadow healing. So this is dark energy coming in. That's grounded earth energy coming in to make everybody do that kind of bring in all that fear. So this snowstorm is not a natural occurrence. It's definitely got some engineering on this. So because the grounded energy is in shadow, yeah, it's in darkness. As we bring in the air energy, so this is the wind coming through, the wind carrying it through. There's magic attached. Okay, there's literal magic attached to the movement of this snowstorm. So this is nefarious. Okay, this feels like shadow magic. The transformation of the snowstorm coming in, the reason behind it is to put fear, money fears, to bring in fear energy. That's what they want to do. So this is a dark energy event. So everybody stay safe and just focus on love energy. The water energy coming in, we have got purpose and mission coming in. So this is water energy tied to our emotions, tied to our pathway. And we've got new pathways, new avenues opening up because of the snowstorm. So even though it feels a bit nefarious and there's darker energies coming in, it's actually going to open up new pathways and choices for people anyway. So it's probably not going to have the desired effect that the dark side want it to have, because emotionally, because we're so based in love, we're going to literally open up our purpose and mission based on this storm coming in. Okay, when it comes to the storm energy bringing everything together, I've got the past lives card coming out. So this is a repeat in history. It's like, you know, when they do the mud floods or whatever, so they're trying to repeat a cycle. So this is definitely on cue. Let me ask for a clarity card. So this has been planned for a long time. Hey Jason, how you doing? So what's the clarity on this, please? Is there anything else we need to know? 2 cards have come out. Okay. Anything else? Okay. So the clarity on this is focusing on success. Okay, so focusing on our highest outcome, what we want to see. So rather than standing in the fear, which is what they want us to do, we're going to focus on what we want the outcome to be, which is golden light healing coming in to refresh the planet. Yeah, so this is like when you have the runes and you have the H rune, Hagalaz. Hagalaz means hail, and hail comes in. It can be that destructive force, but what happens once the hail is on the ground? It starts to melt, and so there's that frozen period, but then it's melting and it's nourishing the earth. It's bringing in like this fresh, new life, nourishing energies coming in. So even though the storm may be destructive, it's going to bring in a new lease of life to certain areas, which is going to be great. It's going to help us move into a prosperity mindset. So they want us to be in fear and anxiety and worried about money, but we're actually going to stand on that love vibration. We're going to focus on the success of new pathways opening up, and we're going to move into prosperity for ourselves and the land. So that's interesting. The last card that came out is unconditional love. So as Team Light, this is definitely what we're focusing on. It's just sending out those ripple effects, the ripples of love energy going out to everybody all over affected areas and beyond, and just sending out like it actually looks in my mind, it's like ripples going out, but then there's like a barrier around the country. So we're putting this love boundary around the country so that outside forces can't send in more dark energy. So that's kind of like a love bomb. I love love bomb. It's a love bomb of energy coming in, but it's like ripples and lots of creation. So yeah, so even though the snowstorm is grounded in darker energies, we are going to lighten it up with our love energies for sure, focusing on new outcomes, new earth energies, refreshing the planet, that kind of thing. So it is positive overall. It will have a positive outcome overall. Okay. Sorry, that was a bit deep. Okay, so we've got Monterey, we've got Long Beach, we've got San Antonio, extreme cross country, we've got Texas. Yeah, so everyone's moving. Someone sent Jason loads of dark energy. I hope they're not going after the cat. Okay, take a deep breath. Let's just cleanse up. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, so we do need to send out that big collective love energy. And this is a bit like what I was talking about in my diary before. It's like we're all becoming so distracted and fragmented, and we need something that's going to draw us back in together. And in a way, this is going to do that again. We're going to be drawn back in to build that bubble of love again. So trying to bounce back. When was it, Jason? I'm just going to pick some cards for Jason. I'm going to work with the Akashic. There's been a lot of weird energies on the other podcasts I've noticed lately. And those kind of things come and go all the time. Yes. Release, revoke, rescind. Oh. Jason, am I okay to check the energies around you? Let me know. Yeah, you noticed that too, Tiff. Yeah. Jason, can I pull some cards for you? Okay. I just want to see, I'm just going to do an overall elemental for Jason, just so we can see what energies he's transforming through right now. So one moment. What's his grounded focus, please? So you've got multiple timelines opening up for you. This is just one perspective that I'm weaving in, but I think this is going to change quite quickly in the next 36 hours. Let's see. Yeah, this is good actually, Jace. Just going to get one success anchor. One more. Okay. So let me just check if that really is what you think it is, because it feels a bit like you're having an upgrade. Let me tune into Jason. Are we fully connected? Thank you. So that's that energy sent to him. Hit him with dark energy. Okay, so I'm not getting the feeling that it's come from somebody external. I feel like there's something that you've tapped into, to be honest, and it's giving you an opportunity to have a bit of an upgrade. So your grounded energy, your earth focus is vision and ambition. So you are going through some kind of dark night of the soul, perhaps. Yeah, and you're being asked to get crystal clear about what it is you want to do next, to really line things up, plan it out, and put this or something even better at the bottom. This is your grounded focus. That means this is all you should be thinking about right now, is vision, ambition, what's happening next for you, okay? The air energy, which is tied into our throat, what we're hearing, the words we think, the words we say, right? It's freedom and adventure. Freedom and adventure. So when you get crystal clear about these next steps for you, you're going to open up a whole load of energy. Loads of pathways are coming in, lots of fun, ease, and it's all tied into the words you think and the words you say. Okay? It's all tied into your throat and expressing and putting yourself out there. This is opening up for you. The energy you're transforming through is joy. So you're bringing joy back into your life, that joy and fun. Okay, this is going to help you with what you're working on. Whatever you're doing next, it has to be fun. If it's not fun, if it's not joyful, it's not the right pathway. Full stop. Okay, so if you've got options, you go for the one that's the most fun. Okay, it's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here with this energy. The heart energy, which is the water elemental, we've got past life healing coming in. So these choices that you're making now are going to heal the past. You're breaking a cycle. Okay, you're breaking the mold, basically, of what you've been doing in all of your lifetimes. But don't forget, when we work in past life healing, we can also call forward things from the past as well. So we can do that too. Okay. Second. Oh, that screen's frozen. Now gets a bit weird when we look at the overall what's coming up, because we're laying some really good foundation, but I'm not seeing that reflected fully because we have got fear coming in. We've still got some money fear energy. And don't forget, that's what's happening with the snowstorm. We're transforming through these money fears, putting us on that back foot. So everybody's worried about what's happening next. How am I going to afford it? What am I going to do? So there's still a bit of this energy that's dominant, even though you're lining things up. You're using your words, you're bringing in the joy, you're healing the past. There's still this old core belief. So this is something that we could go deeper into. When I asked for a success anchor about okay, let's release that. What can we bring in? We've got the prostitution of self card. So this is tied into obligations that you still feel tied by. Yeah, you're anchored into some obligations. So it's time to review and see, can you make some changes at home perhaps, or work responsibilities, or whatever it is? Can you change how you're spending your time, your energy, and your money, and take more control? Okay, so when I again do some healing on that, what's the success anchor here? It's growth and up level. Okay, so you just need to focus on what you want to do next, making sure it's fun, communicating that, and then you are going to start to put some changes in place, Jason, for your money, your obligations, and just getting yourself settled. You're leveling up. This is a dark night of the soul. If you feel like you've been hit by a dark energy bomb, it's because you're actually making huge changes to your frequency right now. This is an opportunity. So this is good. This is positive. Okay. Okay. Cutting yourself from other channels. All right. Oh, big 60th for JJ. Awesome. I'm just going to pick a unicorn for Jason, and then if anyone else wants a card, put it in. Oh, James Whitcuth. James, would you like to do an interview one day, James? Please let me know. Please reach out. So it'd be great. So I'm just going to pick a unicorn for Jason. Perfect. Create your vision, which is exactly what we've just been talking about, getting crystal clear on your vision. So it says, do what makes your heart sing. So remember that fun. You're being nudged forward. So we've got this golden pathway. We've got rainbow energy. We've got a really high vibe unicorn Pegasus. A unicorn Pegasus, okay? It's number 3, so it's the collaboration card, okay? So this is for Jason. This is really, really positive. So I love that for you, Jason. Exactly. What will Jason create next? What will he make? What will he do? Okay, if anyone's not had a card, please let me know and pop a message in the chat. Yeah, JJ got a number 3 as well, so there's lots of collaboration going on, which is kind of the theme for the diary video that I did earlier, because it was called Deception, Divide and Conquer, but that's what we're working to find a solution for. Jason's going to help JJ. Yeah, Jason makes movies. So we need to put together our own production crew so we can make our own movie. Oh, okay. James Whitkus. James Wizard. So I'm doing the unicorns. I've gone off the water cards. I'm going to try a different one. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. So I picked 3 quite random cards for James. And let's see. Okay, so the unicorn card is the soul satisfaction card. And it says, honor your uniqueness. Do what makes you feel good. So this is for James. So in this, there's lots of collaboration. There's rainbow energy. There's beautiful nature. And this focus on the heart. He's got this glow from his heart. So this is your next step, is focusing on what makes you feel good. Okay. When I looked into the Akashic cards, I got that there is a need to strengthen your boundaries as you move forward. So when you're doing what makes you feel good, what satisfies your soul, there may be some people that are thinking, what are you doing or whatever? But this is time for you to kind of make it clear what you want to do, and how you're supported, to reflect on that, to make some small changes. Because what's going to happen is your confidence is building. Once you start to honor your uniqueness, do the things that you love to do, you're going to feel a lot more confident, bring in more golden light energy. So that's for James. So that sounds really cool, I think. I hope that makes sense, that one. Okay. So we've got Joyful Jennifer and Jason are going to make a movie together. I think we should make a disclosure movie ourselves. Because Journey to Truth have just made a documentary that looks quite heavy. I haven't seen it. I've only seen a little clip of it, a trailer. But I think we should do something different. I do have an idea for a book. If anybody is interested, hit me up directly, because I've got an idea for a collaboration. So yeah, cool cards for James. Oh, so Cancer's true sign is the scarab, and unicorn is related to it. So that's really interesting. Tell us more. Tell us more. So yeah, we should make a movie for sure. Yeah. Yeah. So what's going on with everybody? It is 22:28 here in the UK. And there's 12 people watching right now. So if you've not had a card, please let me know. If anybody is actually watching on Rumble, please do pop a message in the chat. So I'm live on Rumble. That's why the screen looks so weird. So I'm live on Rumble and YouTube at the same time, which is a massive deal for me. I've never done that before. It took me 10 minutes to actually figure it out. More breadcrumbs for your book idea. Well, it's a collaboration book, so there's multiple people's stories in this book. That's all I'm going to say for now. So if anybody has a story to tell, but they don't want to tell an entire book, but they could maybe do like maybe 2 or 3 chapters of a book. So Tiffany's been trying to get hold of, oh yeah, Jessica. Oh, okay. So you just need to go to her website, readingsbyariel.com. Let me just check that. She's actually quite quick to respond. Hold on. Yeah, so it's Readings by Ariel, Arael. I'll put this in the chat, actually. Hold on. And so, yeah, so you just go to the website, readingsbyariel.com, to book in with Jessica Morocco. So when I did it, it was last February. I booked a one-to-one with Jessica first, and then, which is on my channel, and it's also on her channel, which has got some edits in it as well. And then she kind of recommended that I should have a session with Peter and her, Peter the Insider. So I just booked it through her website, and then she reaches out, but they talk to you via Teams. That's how they arrange things. So if anyone reaches out to you and they're not reaching out via Teams, then it's not them. You've emailed her. Okay. So yeah, you just need to book it through her website, basically. And just see if you can contact her directly. She's generally quite quick to respond. So there's a contact page on the website. Just try again. Because I didn't wait very long at all. I waited like a few days. Yeah. So my reading with Jessica is really good. It was probably one of the best readings I had this time last year, because I was saying to her, I'm getting this, and she's like, yeah, I'm getting this and this and this. It was so good. Yeah, just bug her, because they're literally spies. I'm not joking. The ACIO, the Advanced Contact Intelligence Organization, they are spies. So do reach out to them. So the session that I did with Peter and Jessica was actually 2.5 hours long, but only 90 minutes of that made it into the final edit that you see. Not a lot was missed. Nothing that was really important was missed out, but it was condensed down quite a bit. And I'm still working through some of it, because some of it was just a bit too out there for me, and some of it resonated very deeply and whatever. So it's worth it. It is worth doing. I had a positive experience, but only go for that kind of thing if you're really drawn to it. Yeah, because I love working with Sean Bond, and I'm going to do it. And I'd had a session with Sean first, and I got loads of information from Sean. Plus, I had my own experiences that made no sense. So I went from Sean, maybe Soma, and then I did Jessica, and then I did Peter like 2 weeks later, Jessica and Peter. Yeah, divine timing. So this time last year, I just thought I was just a regular starseed weirdo, and nothing made any sense, and I had these strange visions and memories, and none of that made any sense. And then within like 6 weeks, my whole life changed, and then I started to make, okay, this is why that's been happening to me. It was really bizarre. I'm comfortable with it now, though. Yeah, Sean is great, but he's more expensive than Jessica. Jessica's like $100 or something, whereas Sean is expensive unless you can do a deal with him. Jessica is very good. She's quite an advanced psychic. So a half hour Jessica is $50, and 1 hour is $100. And yeah. But you do need to have questions ready for Jessica and Peter. Otherwise, it just can go on a tangent. I had a lot of questions ready, but mine kind of channel through. Yeah, they don't like being asked about what's that? Sorry. Okay, yeah, I don't know much about the Wingmaker stuff. It's on their website. So yeah, and the things we discover when we go within and unfold. Jason knows why. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it was an unusual experience. It was an overwhelming experience. When you watch my ACIO video, I am white. I'm white of the white, like really sick looking, because a lot of it was really resonating, and some of it was just so bizarre. Like I was just like, yeah. So just reading the chat, it's quite funny, you guys. All right, let's see. So we've got 12 people online. Naturally weird. Hey, Danny, would you like cards, Danny? So we're doing unicorn cards tonight. We're talking about weird shit. 2:34, where JJ is. So it's 22:35 in the UK. The weather is pretty miserable and grey, although I did have a beautiful moment with the sun energy today, and I talk about it on my diary video. I really felt some kind of immersion coming in. Yeah, my ACIO video, I looked very pale indeed. Like you're sitting in front of a promotion board. I looked really sickly. I felt sickly as well. I actually felt it because when you go on the ACIO official website, it tells you how it works. And I only recently found out that they've got this computer AI system that somehow psychically, through Peter, I guess, links into your deepest Akashic records, which doesn't make any sense. But I actually felt like my head was being scanned when it was happening to me. Oh, Karen, good night. Take care. So 4:35 in Texas. Yeah, I think if I was going to move to America, I would maybe stay in Texas because I know quite a few people in Texas. Or I would definitely, I do want to go to Mount Shasta for sure because I want to feel that violet flame energy in Mount Shasta. And I want to get some more of the crystals that I like. What are they called? Oh, I've forgotten now. Yeah, good night, Karen. So James, I've been trying to schedule Sean for like a week, and he is so hard to pin down right now, and he really is terrible. So good luck with that, pal. So I try and do a session with Sean every 4 to 6 weeks, and then we do it live on his channel. So I get a bit of a discount on it. But my next one that I want to do is clone tracking because I've not done that for 6 months, and I want to go into Siberia and do some map work in Siberia. Are you trying to go to Sedona? Ah, you know who's going to Sedona in May? I think it's Phil Barrow, the wizard. So he's going to an event over there. Yeah, busy. Yeah, I'd love to go anywhere in the US. Oh, so what's that channel? On Rob's channel. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that's midnight here in the UK. Okay, so we've still got some time. Yeah. So David Purcell did a good interview with Michelle, Earth Grid Rescue Mission, but it didn't go onto her YouTube. It's on StreamYard. But I got the link and I started to watch some of it, and it looked really good actually. Yeah, you don't have to do the live with Sean. I just do it live because I only pay him a certain amount, and that's the agreement that we have. Because we did a deal, so that we'll do live videos as like teaching videos. Yeah, I probably do have clones in San Antonio for sure. I've got right now, be surprised if I don't have 7,500 clones on the planet, which I want to check the numbers with Sean. Generally, there's about 1,000 clones of me that get made every month. That's what I've realized. Yeah, definitely want to come to New York. Oh, you want to meet Phil in person? Yeah. I don't know why it isn't up. It didn't actually stream. So the video that David Purcell did with Michelle from Earth Grid Rescue, it didn't stream onto YouTube. It stayed on StreamYard for some reason. But it did look good. So I watched about 20 minutes of it because David sent me the link privately. Everything's bigger. That's good. I'm trying to reduce in size for this new job that I'm hoping to get. So what's the event called in May in Sedona, Tiffany? Yeah. So even though Phil Barrow's like in Manchester, I've not met him in person. I would like to. I've met Dr. Amir. He's very tall. Yeah, Michelle should upload it. I don't know why she hasn't. I've not spoken to her for a while actually, but the video looked good. Is it the alien event? Let me check that because I know somebody from here that I know is going to the alien event. Just check when that is. So I've got the dates for the base's summer seminar, which is in July over the solstice. So I'm hopefully going to go to that and help with that organising. I'm not sure. I can't tell what the May event is here, but I'm pretty sure Phil Barrow is going to it. Yeah, Dr. Amir's pretty tall. There's that photo of me, Drago. So Drago, me in the middle, and Dr. Amir. And Drago's 5'11", and Dr. Amir is easily 5'11". He's got his hat on as well. Yeah, no, he's a nice tall chap. Oh, James, you know about your clones? Yeah. You know, I would love to talk to somebody else who knows about their clones, because I have this ability that I've discovered that I can track clones. I can tune into the echo chain of clones that I have and that my dyad has. A lot of my clones are used as handlers, so sometimes I can monitor people through the clone handler, which I shouldn't really tell people, should I? So it'd be great to talk to somebody else who's aware that they've got an echo chain of clones. I'm Bear. Good to see you. So we're doing unicorn cards. If anybody wants a card, let me know. Just trying to catch up here. See, James has heard about his clones through Sean. Okay. Yeah, when Sean told me last February, that I had clones, I was shocked, but I'd already had a clone experience by then. So, because I'd had a clone experience years earlier in France, and then one in 10 years before that, when I was living in the south of England, people kept saying to me, "Do you work in this place? Because she looks exactly like you." So I'd already had that feeling, and then I'd watched the TV show Orphan Black, and the whole time I was watching that, I'm looking at this woman, and I'm thinking, she really looks like me. This is so weird. And one of my sisters had been saying to me, "You've got to watch this show. You've got to watch Orphan Black." So, yeah, good to see you, Iron Bear. Let us know what time it is where you are and what you've got going on. If anyone's not had a card and you'd like a card, please pop a message in the chat. If there's anything going on with you and you want to share it with the group, then please do. Yeah, I do a lot of events, but they're generally mind, body, spirit events. So I was doing probably 2 mind, body, spirit fairs every month for the last 5 years. But the disclosure event Bases 2025 was the first disclosure event I've ever been to. So, and I enjoyed it. It was quite small, but there was easily 100 people there. So I'm hoping to go to the summer one, so that I can go down to Glastonbury straight after as well, because it's right on the solstice. So I'm looking forward to that. Iron Bear says it's going to be freezing this weekend, trying to get ready for 6+ inches of snow. Jeez. Yeah, Jason, that's pretty much what we did. A lot of the time we did sit like, but I didn't get to watch Penny's. I still need to watch Penny Bradley's because I had to check into my hotel. I only watched a little bit of Ida's because I was trying to set things up with Rob and all that. So yeah, we did a lot of chatting. And plus I was monitoring the live stream as well, and chatting to people on the live stream. Wow. Joyful Jennifer, maybe you should come on and do an interview with me, and we can, we can have a chat and break things down. Yeah. Yeah, we can definitely be cloned. I'm O negative. O negative is the most manipulated in a way, so we can be programmed. But yeah, definitely cloned. Not too sure about that, but I know I've had 24 million clones in the past. So this time last year, I had 24 million clones. Now it's a lot less. Yeah. So Joyful Jennifer, so we record on Zoom, just the two of us. That's the way I do it. Doesn't have to be live. Or you're B neg. B negative is that the rarest one? Because I know it was John Whitberg saying that he was B negative. Is that right? And it's supposed to be the rarest. Cat's got millions of clones. Yeah. Yeah, we're all cloned, guys. We're all cloned. You're a black dragon. Dr. Amir's a black dragon. I'm a golden dragon. Who else knows what dragon they are? But Phil Barrow said the golden dragons are the ones that guard the underworld. So we hold the line basically to stop the dark energy mixing with the light energy, which I quite like that. It makes sense to me. Yeah. So. Oh, AB negative is the most rare. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to do, so we've got 13 people. If anyone is on Rumble, please pop a comment in, because everyone's still on YouTube, but I've gone onto Rumble, because that's what we agreed. I don't think I'm coming live on Rumble ever again. Yeah, I heard that too, James. Did I hear that from you? Because I mentioned that to John Whitberg. Oh, no. So, JJ's like, shall we do some dragon cards? So I've got the dragon deck. If anyone wants a dragon card, let me know. Yeah. Most of us have been dragon souls. Most of us who are the most ancient have basically been dragon souls. Michelle Aubrey, good to see you. Okay, so Iron Bird dragon card. Let's see these for Iron Bird. Thank you. Ah, you've got a water dragon. It says helps you flow easily around obstacles, Christic light, love flowing, and develop your psychic abilities. Go with the flow. So that's for Iron Bear. Water dragon energies, green dragon. That's nice. Cat. Was it cat next? Just gonna pick one for cat. Oh, we've got lots of green dragon. So I have 2 Emerald Order dragons issued to me by Phil Barrow. One is the one that I call Stream, and I've had him since last year. And then I've got a new Warrior Emerald Dragon come in. So I actually have 2 around me at all times. It could be why we keep getting green dragons. So Emerald Dragon brings in healing, cosmic abundance, good fortune, is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Align with your fifth dimensional blueprint. So that is for Cat. Okay, and then Tiffany. Tiffany's dragon is Archangel Gabriel's dragon, purification for Tiffany. Self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. So that's for Tiff. Okay. Ironbird goes with the flow. Hold on. I'm trying to catch up on the chat now. That's a badass dragon. Yeah. So, oh, that's good. So you've been granted gifts and abilities. That's really good. So when we defeat dark energies, we get to take their abilities also. And that's something that Sean helps me with. And that's how I ended up with my scorpion. Because they were targeting me and using the scorpion to attack me. And Sean was literally like, no. And he just awarded me the scorpion entity, who's on my right shoulder right now, actually, scorpion. So, Michelle Aubrey, I'm going to do you a dragon. If I haven't already. You got Thor's dragon. So it says Thor's red, black, and gold dragon protects you in times of change, a time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax, you are safe with Thor's dragon. That's pretty awesome. Okay. Who else would like a dragon? Are you doing voice to text? You're welcome. Okay. JJ, did I do you one or not? Love me some dragon. So this is for Joyful Jennifer. You've got multiple dragon energies coming forward. Here we go. Oh, it's the air and water dragon. So with 3 green dragons coming out right now. So that's a lot of heart energy, you guys. Helps you to connect to higher frequencies, trust your intuition, develop your psychic abilities, be open to enlightenment, and express your inner songs. That's for JJ. That's awesome. You had Shiva DNA added. Well, that's really interesting. Do you know Jack Flynn, Tim Seabury? So he was in this Hydra project, right? So he talked about that on the video he did with John Whitberg recently on John's channel. Part of being in that Hydra project was they put in like 250 God DNAs or something like that. So I feel like that could be a similar project. I don't know if that's something you've looked into before. But Shiva, that's pretty badass, man. That's pretty awesome. You saw 3 dragons in the clouds the other day. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know much about the Hydras. So I know Indigo Angel says that she's Hydra. She's got Hydra DNA. Jack Flynn says he's got Hydra DNA. But I don't know how many Hydra super soldiers there were. So I think you had air and water dragon, JJ. But we've all got like God source DNA. So when you see it on my Zoom and it says Alane Ra, that's my Egyptian God self. That's my Egyptian soul essence that's come forward. And so Alane Ra is my sun god energy, but she's an Egyptian god who wasn't always in physical form. So there's not that much record of her because she was an essence, kind of whispering in people's ears and weird shit like that. Can I see it again? I don't know. Hold on. Yes, I've got it. Here we go. So this is for JJ. Okay. Wow, you saw a giant black dragon in the sky in Philly. Wow. So who's Dr. Manhattan? I need to Google that now. Dr. Manhattan versus Alias is a character. Oh, he's blue. Oh, they're both blue. Shiva and Dr. Manhattan. I've never heard of Dr. Manhattan. Wow, it's super creepy. It's from Watchmen. Okay. The Watchmen comics. You know, I don't think I've ever really looked into Watchmen. I know there was a movie, but it was a not so great movie. Don't think I got into it. That's pretty awesome. Let's see. You're welcome, guys. Okay. Yeah, we're getting a lot of green dragons tonight, but that's quite normal for us. Yeah, Watchmen. Yeah, I caught that. I didn't really like that movie, Watchmen. Did you guys like that? I'm not sure I actually made it through. I don't know. So if you were a character from a comic book, Marvel or DC, who would you be? Sometimes with my friends, I like to speculate, and this is with different friends as well, which characters people in the community would be if they were in Star Trek, or if they were in Marvel, or whatever, or if they were in Game of Thrones and stuff like that. It's just, or Lord of the Rings. It's just fun. And oh, JJ, you're lovely. Aquawoman. Do you remember the movie Splash with Daryl Hannah and Tom Hanks? And I used to just love to be a mermaid. So we used to go to a swimming bath, like a private pool, when I was a kid. My dad was in a health club, and I'd just be alone in this pool for what felt like forever. And I'd swim and practice as if I had a mermaid tail. So I wanted to be a mermaid. But now, of course, I look back and think I was probably in some programs where I was swimming with dolphins or whatever. JJ's a unicorn. Tiffany's Mystique. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, Splash Mermaid. So there's a few. I'm not entirely sure who my Marvel character is. She's a mixture between. I can't really say, but she's not a hero. Basically, let's put it that way. None of my forms are heroes. They're always a bit darker. What movie is that? Who's Rorschach? How do you say that, Jason? Rorschach and Watchmen. Okay. He's gross. Where's his face? Is he invisible? He looks like a mummy. Am I getting that wrong? Tiffany loves the dark side as well. You know what? With all the weird like SSP stuff and everything, it's like when people really know me, they always know certain aspects of me that are a little bit darker. And so if anybody comes to me and says, "Oh, I remember you," and they don't know, like, then they really don't know. Yeah, because the ones that do know me would not choose to know me. Basically, it's like that. And so that's a bit of a test. Yeah. Oh, mad. Okay, so we've got 15 watching. So if anyone's not had a card and you would like a unicorn or a dragon or whatever, let me know. And I can share a card with you. So everyone's on YouTube. Nobody's on Rumble. If you're on Rumble, pop a comment in so I can see that. But I'm not streaming from Rumble ever again because nobody joined me on Rumble. Oh, that's what you look like. Wow. Tiffany senses my dark side. Yeah. Oh, somebody activated me recently. So a couple of weeks ago, I had full dark activation. An altar came forward. I got triggered. I got activated, and an altar came out. You guys will probably start to notice the altars coming out now. Jason watches tons of horror. Joe would like a dragon. JJ's Jade Seymour, somewhere in time, an elegant, privileged woman holding an umbrella. Not Dr. Quinn, medicine woman. This is for Joe. We got an air dragon. Perfect. Blue energy coming in. So helps you rise above earthly matters. Communicate honestly. Bring inspiration and hope. See life from a higher perspective. This is for Joe. So nice blue throat energy coming in. And Entertainment Extreme Network. 652 wants a card. Okay, let's have a dragon. It's the Air and Water Dragon back out. I'm going to pick you another one, I think, as well. This is connect to higher frequencies, do psychic work, and be open to enlightenment. I'm going to pick you a second card, EEN. Another dragon, Black Dragon from Saturn. This one says, brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. Concentrate, focus on your ultimate vision. Congratulate yourself, you've passed a test. Wow, you've passed a test. Amazing. There you go. So, let's see. JJ's been busy. Yeah. No, that was for Entertainment Extreme Network. The Black Dragon. You know what? I can't watch horror, and I never have been able to, because when I was younger, does anyone remember the movie The Leprechaun? So my brother, my UK brother, is 12 years older than me. So we used to do a lot of things together at one point. And yeah, I am going to do a Doctor Who show with Aurora at some point, but I only have one Doctor Who. And it's all the way back when Ace was the assistant. So I need to do a catch up on Doctor Who. To do a show with Aurora. We were meant to do a show, me and Aurora Diamondheart, we were meant to do a show a few weeks back, but I'd lost my voice. We were going to do a Black Mirror episode, is what we were going to do. Oh yeah, Xena Warrior Princess. Oh my god, I could do Xena Warrior Princess all day. I need to talk to Aurora Diamondheart about Xena Warrior Princess, because I love Xena Warrior Princess. I really do. Oh my god. That got me through so many hard times. And what was I talking about now? I've forgotten. Anyway, I was talking about something. Oh yeah, horror. So my brother made me watch The Leprechaun. He made me watch Chucky. He made me watch Nightmare on Elm Street. And I just can't handle anything dark and scary, because now the memories that I have coming forward, like super soldier memories, are super gory, super bad. Like I have an alter who is a disciplinarian, and I've had memories of her torturing people. I call her Sam, as Sam tortures people for a living. So yeah, I don't need any more dark stuff. So hold on a second. Let me see what's going on here in the chat. Yeah. So James Wakers is saying he doesn't get vortex sickness. Yeah, so you won't get vortex sickness if you've got the 12th day Danan DNA. If you've got the Time Lord DNA. We don't get vortex sickness because of that lineage. So if you're like me and Drago and you're Time Lord, so we're literally outside space and time. We're anchoring multiple timelines at any one go. That's one of the things that me and Drago can do. But it means we can travel through stargates. We can talk to stargates. We can recalibrate stargates. And we don't get the vortex sickness. I can transmute massive amounts of radiation, and that's confirmed in one of my videos that I did with Jessica, because I was working on a nuclear plant, And I just kept feeling like, what the hell is going on? And yeah, I was being dumped on to see how much dose I could take. So that's good that James is Time Lord as well, I think. Okay. JJ likes Xena. I'm so behind in the chat, guys. I'm sorry. One sec. Oh, Hercules. To me, Hercules will always be Kevin Sorbo. Always played by Kevin Sorbo. Can't do Hellraiser. I've watched one. Can't do it. Yeah, I do want to watch V again. I want to see, because I was young when that came out. The Things, 19... No. I tried to watch The Dark Shadows, just didn't like it. Oh my god, Jason. Voices coming out of your toys, that's scary shit. Yes, ma'am, Hercules. You guys are so funny in the chat today. You can heal the water, James. That's so good. There was something, I need to talk to you about this. On a video that I did with Phil Barrows, it was a private video, me and Phil are talking about Atlantis, and we were talking about how to heal the water, and it involved the crystal pyramids that are in the sea as well. So I need to go back and rewatch that, because he had a method that we could use to do that. So maybe you're meant to be in on that. Yeah, stand in your power, the card says. Yeah, I only try to watch comedies as well, but I love space, I love sci-fi, I love action. Yeah. Oh my. Kevin Sorbo. Hercules. I've never heard that before. That's so funny. Do you guys watch Andromeda with Kevin Sorbo? I think it's pretty good, actually. I started to rewatch that. VTV show 1980. Large crystal pyramid in Bermuda Triangle underwater. Yeah, there's loads of crystal pyramids all over the planet, and I'm really excited because I've got a memory of being underwater, but I actually think it was on Ganymede. I don't think it was here now. So at first I was thinking, because there was a pyramid and there was like a dome in the memory, so I thought it was this planet, and it was like the Seagate program, but I'm pretty sure it was another planet. You guys are so funny. Okay, right, if anyone's not had a card and you would like a card, let me know. James used to watch Andromeda. So what's everybody's favourite TV series? Does anybody watch Babylon 5? Because that's supposed to be really accurate, according to Mr. Whitbag. That's supposed to be the most like space. I love Star Trek. I love Star Trek instead of Star Wars, but I don't know if Star Wars has got too much kind of, uncomfortable memory or something on it that I just didn't get into it. But I love Star Trek. I grew up with Star Trek, basically. To me, that's like the perfect future, where everybody just gets to do things that they love to do, and you don't have to worry about money or whatever, and get to go on adventures. Is anybody interested in that new Star Trek Academy that's coming out? So Jason's doing Fallout. I need to see what it is. Iron Bear's watching Sequest. Tiff loves Star Trek. Star Wars is familiar. Babylon 5. Yeah, Farscape. I've tried to watch Farscape, and I just can't. I just can't watch it. Yes. Yeah, a lot of technology came from Star Trek. Not only the cell phones, the tablets. So much has come from there. Tiff likes Fallout as well. Wow. Oh, right, okay. Bad reviews about Starfleet Academy. It's got to be watched, I think, hasn't it? I've not watched all of the last one, though. I did watch all of Picard, I think. That was really good. Yeah, sometimes there's too many things coming out so rapidly on different platforms as well. I've only watched a little bit of Star Trek Strange New Worlds. But I'd love to get Aurora Diamond Heart on and to talk about stuff. True Blood. Oh my God. I was so into True Blood because I love vampires. I was so into True Blood when it first came out. Gene Roddenberry had an inside information. Yes, for sure. Jason needs to come on my podcast, I think. So JJ just wants to sleep, dance, sing, draw, paint, and don't have time for much. I've got less and less time at the moment. I'm actually teaching Reiki level 2 tomorrow, and I still need to get all my gear together because I'm teaching level 2 and 3 in a way at the same time. So I've got somebody being attuned to level 2, and then I've got a student Reiki master at level 3 coming in to assist in that attunement. So I've got 2 levels working at the same time. Yes, yeah, that was that Discovery, Star Trek Discovery, when it used the mycelial network. That's where I get that term from. So my head is like Star Trek. Yeah. I haven't watched Westworld. Has anybody watched Westworld? Hold on, let me check what that was. I've only just I cancelled my Netflix and everything for a long time, and I've just got it back now so that I can start watching Stranger Things, because I got told that I've got a character in Stranger Things. It's based on my archetype. Yeah, I couldn't get into the Westworld. Even that Yellowstone everyone was talking about, and I've watched little clips of it now. That's how I do it. Just watch clips of things. Yeah, True Blood was awesome. Mycelium fungal spore network that spans all time, space, and dimensions. Yes, I agree. Jason watches a lot of things because he likes to stay ahead of the podcasts and kind of like look for trends and stuff. Fungus Among Us. Fungus Among Us. Yeah, Stranger Things. Has anybody watched all of the Stranger Things? Because I've gone back to season 1 and I've discovered I've actually watched a lot of season 1, but I must have stopped there. But I've got a character in Stranger Things, so if anyone can guess which character I am, supposedly. And I know who is the main character, supposedly, as well. Spock's the best, yeah. I love Voyager. Does anybody else like Voyager? I love Star Trek Voyager. I love all of it. All of it. So Voyager is probably my favourite one to watch. So if you've not watched Voyager, you're missing out. It's such a good show. Yeah, and Deep Space Nine was good as well. When I was at university, Deep Space Nine was coming out, and so that was good. Okay, yeah, Altered Carbon is amazing, and you can watch it on those streaming sites. You know, those like the dodgy ones. Altered Carbon is so good. The first season it's like super accurate. It's based on John Whitberg's Alter Kyle, and it's not meant to be, but it is. So you really need to watch Altered Carbon, yeah, for sure. Yeah, the ending. Episode 5. Oh. So, Seen All Strange Things is a documentary for the making. 3 years and finished the ending. Yeah. So, Altered Carbon was very good. No, TV show Spartacus. Has anybody watched that? I'm really behind on TV, and for the last 2 years, I've basically just been watching Typical Skeptic, and that's been like how I've been living. Oh, I didn't know there was an Altered Carbon animated movie. When did that come out? That's interesting. So, has anybody watched Orphan Black? Since I'm the Orphan Black, has anybody watched that? because that was super creepy watching that show, and I'm realizing like 3 years later that it's based on me. Has anybody watched Umbrella Academy? Because I'm in that as well. Has anybody watched Dark? Because I haven't watched it, but I'm meant to have a character. And there was one more as well. Begins with an F, I think. So, oh, James watched all of Orphan Black. How did you feel about it, James? I didn't like the later series. Great big book about Montauk. Umbrella Academy, yeah. So I got a lot of not deja vu, but a lot of kind of resonance on Umbrella Academy. Jason got 6 episodes in. Dark is amazing. Okay, Jason, you need to figure out which character is me in Dark, please. Can you do that? Because it's all in German. So I'm not going to watch it. Yeah, JJ, you should make a list. I actually have a list that I got from John Whitberg about shows to watch. So I could give you recall and stuff like that. Yeah, take notes, Danny says. Jason, am I in anything else? There was something new. It might have just been the Stranger Things. That was a new one. Alias. Has anybody watched Alias, the TV show? Because that's potentially based on me and Christy Campbell. Yeah, so I think Orphan Black was just kind of like an introduction to the top side of the clone program stuff. It just kind of gives you a highlight that there's clones in general population, which are the females, and the males are generally in the military. That's how it's seen it, but that's not entirely what it is. So it's just based on the surrogate project that Draco and I are in. Falling Sky. Was that a movie? We're gonna have to go back into the chat later and see. I'm just googling now. Falling Skies. Oh, it's 5 seasons. Oh wow. The chaotic aftermath of an alien attack that's left most of the world completely incapacitated. That looks really good. Oh, with Noah Wiley from ER. And Connor Jessup, he looks familiar. Oh, Doug Jones is in it. And Doug Jones was in Discovery, Star Trek Discovery, and Will Patton. Okay, I know those guys. A Moon Bloodgood. That looks really good. Falling Skies. Take note, everyone. So, there's too much, JJ. We've all watched too much between us. Game of Thrones. You know, I never got into Game of Thrones. I tried to watch it, but it was when there was just so much nudity. I just like, okay. So you think you're number 5, Tiffany? Because number 5 is a guy. You could be. But I think I know who 5, 6, 7 is. And I think I know who one more is. I think. But that's interesting. Yeah, we need to have a chat about that and see. What happened to Monday? Oh, I've seen What Happened to Monday. That's with the 7 sisters. And they're all in that apartment. That was really good. Under the Dome. Who shot Tyrone? Who killed Tyrone? It's supposed to be about clones. I think I've heard about that, you know. Rebel Moon, I think I've seen. Oh my god, I'm like having to Google everything now. Rebel Moon is a film. You know, I've not seen it. Epic Adventure Beyond Your Wildest Dreams. That looks really cool. So yeah, the Seven Sisters one. Seven Sisters is in Sirius. Which one was at Montauk, James? Oh, that you were at Montauk. Yeah. So I was there, but because there's multiple versions of me, and then when I did that Vision Quest, and I ended up at Montauk on the Vision Quest, I was a boy. I was like a blonde boy. Yeah, when you have a session with Sean, it doesn't have to be public. I only do mine public because I'm paying him like a really less amount. I'm paying like a third of his usual fee so that we can do a live stream. That's just what we agreed to do so that I can pay him less money, basically, because I'm broke. I'm so broke that my internet got disconnected. I managed to get it back on today, but geez, things are getting a bit dire over here. But I'll be okay in like 6 weeks. I'll be fine. So I'm hoping to get a job. I just need to sort out some licensing over here. So South Park, I used to watch it years ago. I did. I haven't watched it for a long time. Oh, the 100, yeah. So I didn't have trip chair memories until I did that Vision Quest, and then we literally went because Sean said find the memory chair, but my mind brought forward that kind of trip chair. But I think I called it a jump chair, is what I called it. So from when I go to say, that's what comes out my mouth is jump chair. So I'm not sure why. Oh, James, we really need to talk. Can you please send me a message? Because the Washington DC, Sean will not let me look into. Whenever I try and probe into it, he always steers me away. But I know I was in Washington DC because it's come up. But I was there from 5 years old. So, but whenever we try and do grid work or whatever tracking for the clones, I always say, "Oh, let's go to Washington," and he's like, "Whoa, let's go to London or somewhere completely different." So he's done it to me a couple of times now. Yeah, you can have a private session with Sean, but he charges like $270. So you have to do a deal with him if you can. Preacher, I couldn't watch it, but I know a lot of people watched it and it was good because it's an English actors as well. James is saying underground base in Minneapolis, Minnesota. See, that's a weird one, Minnesota, Minneapolis, because you know Prince. He always said he would never leave Minneapolis because, like, the bad guys don't go there. So the idea that there's a big base underneath, that's kind of thinking, okay. But he was also he was a starseed. Yeah, movies are really activating. Oh, Tiffany. Why are you saying that, Danny? Yeah, Jason's not listening to anyone. So people can tell you whatever, but it's up to you to do the work on it. You know, Soma told me so many things about me the year before, and then it's still taking me until now to really kind of process what she was saying. Soma was the first person to talk to me about being Arcturian, and you know, and I really am, you know, super Arcturian these days. So Tiffany's strong. So in Umbrella Academy, when you've got number one and he's really big and souped up, like that could be James. I don't know. Or Tiffany. That's mad. Okay. So we've been going for nearly 2 hours. We've got about 7 minutes, and then I'm going to call it a night. So I've got to be up early to teach Reiki. Oh, okay. I get that. So Washington DC, Minneapolis. That's interesting. Soma Aurora is in the chat. Soma, how you doing, Soma? So that's so funny. I just mentioned you. I just said your name and you appeared. So we're just talking about activating movies and TV shows and a little bit about like space program recall and things like that, Soma. So what's your favorite TV show, Soma? I don't think you watch TV, to be honest. James could be number one, yeah. Hey, you're welcome. So for me and Soma, it's almost 11:30 p.m. Soma's in Ireland. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So the knife guy is Diego. I think I know who that is, but I can't say. And there's two people actually. Yeah, so the druggy guy. He's the funniest character. What number is he though? Is he number two? I forget now. Um, but yeah, they're pretty cool. But Jason would definitely be the one that's like on something. JJ's the unicorn in the group. Um, yeah, but the monkey was like super intelligent genius. So James is thinking about it. Yeah. Sometimes it's just the archetype, like in Stranger Things. The character is based on us, but it isn't representing us fully. Because the character that's apparently based on me, my personality, doesn't have any powers, so it's just the archetype, the energy. But in Umbrella Academy, I knew I was number seven because of the plasma ability that she has, and the fact that she was like the odd one out and told forever that she was insignificant. That totally resonated with me. So, Daddy saying goodnight. JJ saying the monkey's a genius. Yes, we'll be heading off in a minute. Yeah, that would be great. Tiff, are you going to come on? Are you going to come on camera? That would be awesome. Robin is my favorite. So yeah, awesome. So you guys are so funny tonight. Yeah, we should do you think we should do a group show and everybody's like on the screen? Does anybody fancy that? You don't have to have your camera on, but we could do a group Zoom and we could stream that out. I've not seen Derek and Holly. What is that? Who's Derek and Holly? Yeah, we could do a group divination show and we could bring things up and then each see what we did. Michelle and I did one like that with somebody. I think it's when we had we had the dragon guy on. Yeah, we could do a show with Rob. I'm probably not going to do a show with Rob for another few weeks. I'll try and do one a month, but that would be cool. James has had night travels. So he's woken up with voice saying he's from an ancient builder race. Yeah, that makes sense. You're pretty ancient. So JJ's going to join us. Let's do a group show, guys. This is going to be so much fun. Yeah, we can do readings. Who are we going to do readings for if we're all on the show? If half the chat is on the show, who are we going to? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, okay. So if I set up a group show, you guys right now are all going to have to come on. Oh, I am. Hold on. You said Robin. I'm Robin. Oh no, you said Derek and Holly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually Robin in Stranger Things, allegedly. That's me. We're all like a fish out of water. None of us are in the loop. This is like part of what I was saying on my diary video. It's kind of like everyone's got all their own little things going on, and Kat's like saying, "Yeah, cool kids over there" or whatever. But we've got our own little thing. Free on Fridays or classes. Yep. I have a missing tooth here as well. So yeah, that would be good. Okay, I'll talk to Rob and see if we can set up a group show. Okay, we've got 1 minute and then I'm going to head off and try and figure out how to end the live. I've no idea because I'm on Rumble. Like, what? So it's really funny to talk to you guys. I like our Friday nights. Our weekly wellness check-ins are pretty funny. Yeah. So James is telling a story. Yeah, I've had those moments as well, James, when you say, take me. There was an episode of Wonder Woman, I think, years ago. I think it was Wonder Woman, and and there was a young teenage girl, and she was having loads of trouble. She was getting all this like mind chatter, and she didn't know what was going on. And she basically had to go outside and shout to the skies and say, no, I'm not ready. Leave me alone. But I went outside and I was like, I'm ready. Please take me. So I was desperate to go away. Yeah, yeah, I love our Friday nights, guys. No, so hopefully I'll be able to keep that going as well. Okay, so we've done 2 hours. I know, and it's been really funny. But I'm going to sign off. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. I love you all. I'm going to try and set up a group show on Rob's channel in February. And then hopefully we can all get on and we can all kind of like meet in person. That'll be so cool. Yeah, we're going to do a breakout show. So anyone who's not been on a show, let's get everyone together and we'll do a group breakout show. Build everyone's confidence. Yeah, come and take me. I know. John Whitberg says that we get abducted at least 4 times a week. How does everybody feel about that? Yeah, insane. Yeah, safe travels, everybody. Take care. I'll see you all later. Catch you on another live. Take care, everyone. Bye.